A golden iron golem. Crazy, right? What is going on, guys? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. And today we are going to be taking a look at the amazing Middle Ages mod. So yeah, this is a fantastic mod, and it adds loads of these really cool items that you can use for like some kind of Middle Agey, medievally style themed bits and pieces. Now, the reason why I'm doing this mod is because I'm sure that every single person in Minecraft at one point or another has made a castle. Yeah, so yes, this is a castle. I should point out right now, this is not my castle. This is a castle that I found on Planet Minecraft. It is absolutely huge, and it is perfect for demonstrating this mod. However, yeah, if you would like to have a look at this castle yourself, it's not like an adventure map, but it's kind of like an exploration map, if that makes sense. So there's loads of hidden little bits and pieces all over this castle. It's absolutely huge. I don't think you can actually see from this angle how big it is. But yeah, I will be linking that in the description of this video if you wanted to take a look. So yeah, let's venture down these steps here, and basically what this mod does is it introduces a few custom items that you can use if you were someone who would want to build a castle, or any other kind of medieval style adventure thing. So yeah, what I've done is I'm actually going to show you the items in a bit more detail a little bit later on in this video, but I've just kind of laid out a very basic structure, I guess, as to what you could use these items with. So the first thing you'll see upon this bridge here are flags. Now these actually move with the wind, which is a very, very cool looking effect. And as you can see, they come in big and they come in small. Now everything that is colourful in this mod pack can, happen in every single different colour. So there's a ton of customization and stuff in this mod. So yes, we move on through the flags, and then the first thing that you'll see up here are these banners. Now, these once again come in every single different colour, and they look absolutely awesome hanging from a building. Basically what you need to do is have 3 blocks, and then when you have 3 blocks across, then you can hang a banner from it. Once again, every single colour. But as well as the big ones, you also have the little ones, and each little one has a different picture on it. I'm going to be showing you all of those a little bit later on. But anyway, we walk into the grand main reception room chambre, and the first thing we see here is this. Now, this is actually carpet, believe it or not. It takes the effect of like snow, but you can have these in all the different colours, and you can lay them down, you can walk over them, there's no issue with that. And yeah, you can carpet your area, so it's a little bit like wool, apart from the fact that you don't have to dig a block down, you can just lay it on top of block, and it's completely cool. So yeah, let's keep moving through. Now, you'll see these things here, which are statues. Now, these are absolutely awesome. I'm going to be showing you more of these, but I've just gone with pigs in this particular room. And I've got something that I'm going to show some of you guys now. Trust me, some of you guys are going to freak out about this. I predict this in the comments section. Some of you guys are going to freak. So yeah. But anyway, we're moving through all the pigs here. We have a few banners up here. We also have these things here, which are called tiki totems, but they look like medieval sort of candle stands or whatever. So really, really good for lighting up big areas. And yeah, you guys ready for this? Because at the end of here, we have a very special statue. Yes! It's the golden squid! Oh my god, the golden squid. Oh god. I can just predict the comment section right now. But yeah, we actually have statues for every single type of mob, hostile, all the animals and stuff. As well as that, we have these awesome things here, which are giant statues of zombies. They're slightly glitchy at the moment, but you can have these huge things in, should you wish to do so. And finally, I've made like a little makeshift throne here. This is actually piles of gold. Now, you can basically use gold to pile them up, and you can make these really awesome stackable gold features. I'm going to be showing you those in a second. But yeah, this is kind of all of the items in a practical use. Let's skip forward, and I'm going to show you guys all of the items in a little bit more detail, and a couple ones that I haven't actually shown you yet. So yes, to the jump cut. And we're back. Okay, so we're in this awesome courtyard here, and I strongly recommend actually that you maybe download this map if you're someone that likes exploring awesome builds, because it really is pretty awesome, I gotta say. But yeah, we're in this kind of little central courtyard area, and we're going to be taking a look at those items that I just saw in a little bit more detail. I'm going to give you basic crafting recipes and the kind of variations that you can expect, stuff like that, a couple of new items as well. But yeah, if you are looking to install this mod yourself or something, there's a really, really, really in-detail crafting guide on the actual page where this mod is found. So if you'd like to see any of these things in a little bit more detail, definitely check those out. But yeah, okay, so we're actually going to look first at the statues, which are one of the coolest things in the mod. Now, as I did mention, you can make any mob and animal from a statue, and they actually come in 3 different types. So Basically, this is how it works, right? We have these here, which are wooden statues. We have these ones here, which are stone statues. And we have these ones here, which are gold statues. So this is the shape that you make. Now, you'll notice that there's an item in the middle. Now, this corresponds to the actual mob that you want to make. So, for example, here, I have blaze rods in these middle ones, which would mean that when I craft this, it would give me a blaze of whatever item I used. So, a couple more examples of that. If I use an ender pearl, for example, I would have a wooden enderman statue. If I used a string, I would use a wooden cave spider, and if I'd use a block of iron, I'd have a wooden golem. And obviously the wood and the stone and the gold just depends on how you want to make it. So yeah, let's just have a go and let's spawn a few of these guys in. I'll probably pick a couple from each one. So we're going to go maybe a stone skeleton and a stone... Let's go mushroom. So a stone mushroom. As you can see, there's loads of them, and we're going to go... We'll go... What should we pick? We'll pick... Oh, a little bit difficult to actually pick. We'll go wooden blaze, and we'll go wooden witch. And then we'll go in the gold ones. We'll go to this new mob, which I'm going to show you a little bit later, which is actually called the ghost, which is very cool if I can find it. Where are you, ghost? I'll pick a golden creeper, actually, because that sounds awesome. And we'll pick a golden... Oh my god, a golden ender dragon. Yeah, that's how the video is going to end right there. And we'll pick a golden villager golem. So, for example, here, stone statue. This one is the skeleton. This one is the mushroom. Oh, best buddies. This one is the blaze. This one is the witch, like that. Very, very awesome. This one is the creeper. And this one is the villager golem. So as you can see, you can have anything that you want in this. You just have to make it with the corresponding item. The full list of items is on the description, but it's basically like if you want to make a pig, you use a pork chop. If you want to use a creeper, you put a piece of gunpowder. If you want to use a witch, I think you use a potion. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, I've got to say. I had a lot of fun playing around with these. Let's maybe spawn a couple more. Let's do an enderman. And let's do a wolf. In gold, because we all like gold. So yeah, there's an enderman. It's because it's on a half slab here, it's a little bit raised, but that's kind of cool. Here's a wolf. Rup, rup. That's a dog, isn't it? But yeah, they're very, very awesome. Now, I also think as well that you can, like, put stuff on these guys. So, for example, if we pick up some armor... So, like a helmet and a sword. I've not actually tested this out just yet, so let's try it. But if I right-click on him... is that working? What about if I go into survival mode? No. Okay, so I actually thought that you could put stuff on certain ones, but it seems like you can't. Maybe that's slightly glitchy, but I did actually think you could at some point, so not sure about that. Maybe it's a glitch, maybe I'm missing something. But yeah, in theory, I think you can actually put stuff on top of them. But yeah, never mind, no problems. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing. Ugh, I'm stuck on you, wolf. Right. So as I mentioned, you also have these banners, which are very, very awesome. How we make these is, we have for the small banner, we have 3 wool and a stick. And for the big ones, we have, you know, more wool. So we have this arrangement. We have an extra 3 wool on the bottom there, and we have another stick. And then that will give us the big one. And obviously, every single one of these can be dyed. So whichever dye you use in conjunction with that, you can make one of these. So everyone has a different picture. As you can see, we've got bricks, a boat, a shield, I think there's a mushroom, there's an emerald, maybe. We have some bread, and yeah, very, very, very awesome. This is just the blank one that you make, so that's before you dye it. I've got a couple of tiki totems, and the big ones don't actually have pictures on, but you can have every single color. So if we just jump into this creative directory here, as you can see, all of these big and small ones are at your will. So yeah, moving around. Oh, quickly, the tiki totem is 2 sticks and a coal, in case you're wondering. It's kind of cool, but yeah, turn it back to daytime. Right, now we've got a few other bits and pieces here, which are very cool. This is the carpet, obviously. They have them in all different colors, so it's like carpet tiles. How you make that is just 3 wool across, and then it will give you kind of like stone slabs, basically, but half as tall. This one's cool. This is the armor rack, and this is made like so. So we actually have some sticks like that, and we have 2 bits of wood on the bottom, and then they'll give us the armor rack. And what we do is we actually can place our weapons and stuff inside there. And let's maybe get some more weapons. Let's get a bow or something. Yeah. And if we right click it, they pop out, which is very cool indeed. And I actually think you can customize this. I read this on the actual page. I didn't try it. Maybe it's similar to the other one, but if I click a brick on it, is that doing anything? Not too sure what that's supposed to do. We'll never know now. But apparently you're supposed to be able to customize them as well. This has recently been updated, so there are a few little glitches and stuff. But yeah, it's a pretty solid mod, to be honest. So, yeah, moving on. The next thing we have is this really, really awesome thing, which is treasure piles. Now, this is what you do when you have, like, loads of gold ingots and you want to store them, but look awesome at the same time. So, when you do this arrangement in the crafting table, it will give you a block of treasure pile. And how this works is, it's very cool. When you first place it, it's like a triangular pile. So obviously we're on a half slab here, so let's do it on the floor like that. But you can place them, but when you place them in the middle, they join up. So they make this really, really weird shape, and then you can kind of like design them how you want. So, you know, you could place these in like piles. You can make like little mini castles, mini golden castles or whatever. And, you know, they'll always be in the same shape. But for example here, you know, we can just make it into kind of like a very basic sort of a pyramid structure, I guess. If we do that and that. You know, we can make these really cool structures with it, so it's a really nice way to do something with your gold, I suppose. And yeah, I thought it was really cool. I've never seen this particular sort of effect in Minecraft before, using the kind of the triangles basically. So I thought that was pretty damn awesome. And yeah, anyway, the flags. The next one, sticks like so, wool and string. 3 sticks and 3 wool and string for the bigger one. And then once again, it's just fully dyeable. You can do whatever you choose. So 2 more items before we finish this particular video. The first one here is actually the new mob. So this is a ghost, and this one actually only spawns in mushroom biome. So this one is pretty rare, but its ability is it's unable to drift through walls. So if we give him a spawn, and we change ourselves out of peaceful, because that would be useful. So, there we go. This is the ghost. So it looks really, really cool. It's like a ghast and zombie hybrid, and it burns in daylight, so that was a stupid idea. But yeah, this is really awesome. This does spawn in mushroom biome, so it's kind of rare. But yeah, let's spawn a few of them. Fly! My army of undead. I should probably have made it nighttime, but never mind. And yeah, finally, the last item we have here is the grandfather clock. Now, the reason why I didn't set this up is because the ticking was kind of annoying. But yeah, this is how we make it with wood, redstone, a bit of cobblestone, and a couple of sticks, and a clock. There we go. And we got a grandfather clock. And it ticks. It actually tells you the time, which is really cool, and it actually shows you the position of the moon. So it's actually quite a useful item, and it's something which is going to make your base a little bit more homely. So yeah, that is it for this mod spotlight. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. A really awesome mod which can help you like middle age and castle and awesomely pimp out your amazing creations and stuff. I really like the statues, those are awesome. The flags, a nice decorational mod basically with loads of really cool other features and stuff. So yeah, I really like this mod. I think it's fantastic. Spider army! And yeah, you can have a lot of fun decorating your build. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. It has been a pleasure. If this is the first time you've ever seen any of my videos, my name is James, or ThnxCya, and if you would like to, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content, or if you would like to see some more, please don't hesitate to check out some more of my other videos, and if you do, I really hope you enjoy them. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. That would be super appreciated. But until next time, thank you once again. It has been a pleasure. As always, thanks. And see ya. Wow, amazing.